So tonight I wanted to take a look at my latest custom project. This is a 1/12 figure. It's a WWE The Miz. Side note, probably one of my least favorite wrestling characters, but I digress. So what I did was I saw there were either customs or knockoff figures that you can actually buy of Maidel Man figures, and here's a look at those. And I wanted to try a custom like that. So what it looks like they did was either had armor made to fit the Maidel Man, which is basically the same size as the WWE figure. They're about 7 inches, 6 3/4, somewhere in that range. And or they took like a Hasbro or Kenner armor and cut it up to fit the figure, which is what I did here. I had an extensive collection of Stormtroopers and Sand Troopers, so I took a donor one and just decided, like, let me see what I could do. So what I did was I started off with a black jumpsuit for a 6-inch figure. I took the figure before that, which, here's a look at the Miz before. And I completely dremeled off any detail on the body and made the arms probably about a little bit bigger than what his wrists are. So I made him much slender, including the legs. I did not, which I have to go back and redo the boots because they look too wide. But it gives you an idea of how much I actually cut off. And then I just went to town cutting down the armor. What I did was anywhere they had little bits like this, I cut them in half. Obviously, there's nothing I could do about the rest of it. Same with the chest and the ab armor. The crotch and butt armor, same type of thing. I just cut everything basically in half so it fit him. He still retains all his articulation. The only issue I ran into was the helmet. It comes into question, how do you do that? I mean, I'm not going to take a 1/6 helmet and be able to use that, so I had to source it out. What I wound up buying is a Pez dispenser, which I believe is going to be about the right size. I have not gotten that in yet. I just ordered it on eBay. Like I said, I just thought this would be an interesting video to show tonight and then show his progress later. And here they are compared to a Black Series figure. This is much more in line with sizing that I like. I like it at least to be more of a Legends height. This is a little bit taller, but fine. I'm not really worried about that. I think this looks like a teenage boy, which, I mean, it works for Luke. But it's not what I wanted. So once I get the helmet, I'll be able to paint that to match. Like I said, I do have to thin out the boots a little bit. And then I may add a little bit of extra armor here just to close that gap a little bit. Otherwise, he's pretty much where I want him to be. I'm very happy with the outcome because it was one of the things when I started it. It just looks, so ridiculously huge, the armor, and to cut that down so it's in half was it was a fun task. It took me a few hours to do, and I may do a second one. I want to finish up this one first because I bought the Pez dispenser. It came in a lot of 2, so I do have enough to do a second one. But we'll see. And then I got some cleaning up on the armor to do. But that's where he is so far. And I'm looking forward to covering up that Miz head. So anyway, that's what I got for you tonight. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you later.
Bye. Keep watching for the next video. Come back soon. Bye.